Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more St. Clair Saints Valorant. My name is Jackson Private Brown. I'm joined alongside Amanda Commanda Dupuy here once again as we head into this game number 3 of this best of 3 series. So this game being the deciding game on who's going to take this series right now as we do head into Split. It will be your St. Clair Saints here starting on the attacking side where we do have the side of University of Ottawa on the defense. St. Clair having a tough time on the attacking side so far here today. Actually, both teams having a tough time on the attacking side here so far today. So let's see if they can pull through here. They did pick the map, so hopefully they are confident in their attacking side's abilities on Split. I think I've seen them a little bit attack on Split before, and it looks a little bit better than some of the other maps that we've seen them play on. So let's see overall what happens in the end of the day here. But Amanda, what are your predictions here for this game number 3?
I really don't know. It could be either way. I mean, St. Clair is starting on the attack, which makes me a little nervous, but it could still go well for them. At the same time, though, the comp from uOttawa right now looks really good. I mean, we've seen Jeremy on that Killjoy before, I do believe, and APL on the Astra, but we also get to see JRC on Jet, which is definitely his comfort character, so we might be able to see more of those riskier plays because he knows he can get out.
Yes, indeed. Let's see what comes through here. I really do like to see the JRC on the Jet. As you were saying, making the risky plays and get out. It seems that is what his kind of style of play is get aggressive, get these angles where they're really not gonna expect you to be peeking that so aggressively, and then just get your pick and immediately dip, right? Because that's the big thing. If you make this a 5v4 within the first 20 seconds of a round, your team has a massive favoritism to win that round moving forward. So let's see what happens here going forwards. But yeah, 15 seconds until we're getting underway. Like we were saying, it's going to be your St. Clair Saints on the attack side to start here. One thing that's really, looking interesting to me right now is seeing Wombat, Casper, and VCAN all with ghosts. That could be really lethal for the side of APL and Elections as they have no head armor and frenzy. So let's see how this one, 4 ghosts actually now. JRC going to pick one up as well.
A little bit risky, too. I mean, that is a big monetary commitment there. Jeremy gonna peek that angle, immediately sees everybody from St. Clair try to push up through there.
That's a lot of intel for uOttawa. But it is mid, so St. Clair can really decide to go whatever the site they want off of this peak. It's just like, are they going to be coming through the stairs or ropes? That's the big question right now for uOttawa. And they have the locked positions on both. The star here, really concerning. They do find a turret that they will have to put a pepper a few shots into. Casper is going to be here hanging around ropes as well. So let's see how this stairs push goes. Casper just making sure they don't get pushed from behind.
Casper kind of holding that angle well. Elicitation's just fanning himself while he gets ready to move to the next point. I mean, they know St. Clair's there and that St. Clair's not moving, so it looks like they're going to evenly disperse back to the same sites, try to pinch them in there. Casper almost gets flashed out by the sky on the side of uOttawa. They got to play really carefully here. It looks like they chose A, but it's still a bit of a gamble. I mean, we already have uOttawa rotating. We have one member of St. Clair, I believe that's VCAN, in mid still, kind of just holding by himself, but he is going to rotate back to A.
Yeah, Blade's in a scary spot here on ramp, and now his intel is there, but the ability from the pinch is still there, right? Which they're going to have to always worry about Blade now for the rest of this round, which is something they really don't want to do. But VCAN actually will take him down, and will take down Huzi as well, and takes down Jeremy. 3K for VCAN, and that might be locking up the round for St. Clair. And wow, Amanda! The first round. Yeah, the first round we see is an attack round win, and that just makes my day right there to see that one come through. But VCAN makes a big play to really help out his team to lock down that one through. Now, will he have enough to get a rifle by here? No, it looks like he's still going to go up for that Spectre and light armor. I'm surprised we don't see full armor come out from him. Okay, fairly interesting. But yeah, we're going to see the scoreline at 1-0 for St. Clair, as we were saying. And it is going to be the buy from the Spectres for St. Clair, where the side of uOttawa are going to be getting that shorty, 2 shorties, and then 3 pistols.
Yeah, I mean, St. Clair does have a bit of an advantage with the Spectres here. Casper going to throw in the eye.
Oh, the shorty.
Huzi going to take out Casper, and Blossom is going to get some revenge and take out Huzi. In the process, Elicitation still holding with the shorty, but is going to get walled off by... actually, no, that was Blady walling off mid there.
Yeah, so Blossom going to be able to take down APL, now putting it into a 4-on-3, all against the Sage, Killjoy, and Sky. Blady, though, will come through and gets aggressive bomb planner pick. JRC will be there for a refrag, but that's not, you don't want to give up a player like that, especially against a pistol round. And Wombat, though, I'm really surprised he got the shorty player. I'm not too surprised that he got the Killjoy and took out that first frag, but when he turned around and really just predicted that whole shorty push coming for his way, it was really good there from him. St. Clair going to find the first 2 rounds here, which is very, very big for them. However, the weaponry not going to be as much in their favor here. Now it's going to be 3 Spectres, a pistol, and a Phantom. They are all just making sure, though, that they have enough money to buy going into the next round. The only one whose economy really kind of concerns me a little bit right now is JRC. I mean, he is way more broke than the rest of his team. Again, it's not even close.
Absolutely. I mean, this is weird. St. Clair's on attack and they've won 2 rounds in a row. I mean, it is like pistol round and then the round after that, but still, I'm very surprised. Blady gonna go with a wall down mid. St. Clair isn't gonna let that happen. They're gonna break that wall immediately. And it looks like most of the members of uOttawa are gonna rotate to try to like support that mid push, like to try to stop it from happening.
Yeah, so personally, I am a Sage main whenever I do play in my free time, and that is my go-to. Wall mid, throw a slow there as soon as they break it, and then play around your wall. Even if the wall's broken, it still does give uOttawa like a little bit of an off angle to try to play off. Like, look at where Husi's playing. It really just gives you a little bit of an angle that might help you out when winning gunfights. Like, look at him. He gets a swing, he finds one there, immediately blast packs himself away, and that's what's so good right now about both of these teams. They're getting picks, and as soon as they get the pick, they fall off and take the player advantage to their favor. And that's one thing I really am liking seeing from both these teams. Husi will find Casper as well. Now a 5-on-3, all up to the Astra, the Jet, and the Cypher. I always mix up the Cypher and the Sovas. But,
see, for me, it's Cypher and Omen.
Really? What?
I don't know why, but it just is. For some reason, I think their names are swapped.
Yeah, so there you go. It's going to be that 3-on-5 and aggressive peek onto Elicitations. JRC will get taken down, but Blossom will be there with the refrag. Where's Ghost? He does actually pick up a rifle now in result. Husi, though, still going to be at the top of spares at an off angle, and he finds 2. And that's going to be a 4K for Husi in this round. We haven't seen an ace yet today, but I think we've seen like 4 4Ks, which is absolutely crazy. So that's a pretty interesting fact, fun fact there for you guys back at home. But yeah, St. Clair College still leading by 1 here, and they still do have a bye this round, so things are still all right for them. Let's see how things play out. The 5 Phantoms, though, are still there from uOttawa.
uOttawa did get their first round win here, which is great for them. Probably a bit of a confidence boost. I mean, it's still anybody's game. I'm really surprised that St. Clair was able to take 2 rounds off of them on the attack, but, I mean, uOttawa might not let them take any more. We'll have to see here. Wombat does have a stinger, I do believe.
Yes, indeed he does. So, I mean, hey, those kids, they honestly, me, personally, hate them.
Me too.
But
me too.
If you get a close angle with them, like, they shred, like, down. Like, the time to kill is so good on them. Husi and Jeremy gonna find those couple opening frags, and the intel is there for VCant as well. So, Elicitation's taking down Wombat. They know where they find VCant, sorry. They don't know where Casper is, but they have the spike, and they have 5 players alive. I mean, this round is not going in Casper's favor. And it's going to be uOttawa Garnet tying things up now at 2-2. The tripwire is there, but it actually is not activated currently. Let's see.
If I'm Casper here, I would usually just save. Looks like they're going to try to bait him by not holding too close to the bomb. There's only Blady. Oh, and there we go. Blady going to seal Casper's fate with a nice kill there. That means uOttawa, flawless round for them.
Yeah, Blady had a nice little off angle there, and it really did benefit him there in the end of the day. So, now seeing a tie game at 2-2. Do both teams have buys? That's the question here that I have personally right now. Is what are these teams currently in possession of? And it looks like as if uOttawa is in full possession of those rifles, where the side of St. Clair, not as much. It's going to be mainly pistols there over for them. Maybe like a frenzy every here and there, but other than that, not a whole lot. So, here we go, heading into round number 5, and this is where a team will take the lead here once again. Let's see who is going to find this round.
Elicitation's going to hold up here in Vents. Just waiting to see if St. Clair is going to try the mid push again. I think uOttawa is starting to get used to it. Wombat being a little bit aggressive, peeking out here and there. They know Elicitations is there, actually. Yeah, they tag him.
Yeah, elicitations, I mean, the tag might not mean a ton, but hey, it's still there. Takes them down damage a little bit and really messes up their strats. Blady, though, will find JRC, and Hoozy takes down Blossom. Beacon trying to find something from Garage, but his positioning just not in the right position at the moment. And now this is going to be Blady pushing out Casper. Wombat will find one on the Blady, well stunned out. Elicitations, though, able to get the refrag. Now all up to Beacon, the Cypher. He will run into Elicitations, though, and Elicitations will get a 2K and clean up that round. Now putting uOttawa Garnet leading by 1. However, you know, so far right now, the scoreline with St. Clair being on the attacking side isn't all that bad. You know, St. Clair going to be on another... Oh, sorry, they're actually on a rifle buy here now. So St. Clair can win this rifle buy here. Like, they're, once again, back in, you know, not bad positioning at all. Like, they're not in bad positioning right now. You just can't let uOttawa Garnet run away with rounds. That's the thing. You can't let them build a substantial lead on the defending side. Absolutely.
I mean, right here, both sides are still doing great. I mean, St. Clair, after those last 2 rounds, looked a little weaker. uOttawa was looking great there. But, I mean, it still is anybody's game. Looks like we're going to see St. Clair try another mid push. However, VCan and Blossom, I do believe, are going to try to peek through Garage here onto APL, which they did manage to tag a little bit of health from.
Yeah, so just with that, uOttawa Garnet still going to be holding down their, you know, defending positions here, not moving too much and not giving St. Clair too much room to work with. They do have the mid-map controlled fairly well, but at the end of the day, I mean, St. Clair does typically get that mid-map control. It's just they really start to struggle when it comes down to pushing the sites, and you see it here now. Jeremy, he's in a great position. The utility is there, pushing these players back out towards mid once again. As soon as they make a little bit of a control towards one side, they're immediately pushed out here once again. Blady, he's having, like, this off angle is actually great for Blady right now. I mean, like, who swings this and looks where he is right now? Like, what? Like, I would be so mad if I just walked around and Blady was just sitting there. You're like, why are you there?
Exactly. I mean, like, most people look at the little catwalk area. Oh my goodness, Wombat's gonna take him out. I thought for sure Wombat was toast.
Yeah, 3-on-3 here now. St. Clair at a health disadvantage, but the player numbers are even here now, at least 4 of them. I think Elicitations is actually walled off from the St. Clair College Astra. Yes, he is, though. That Astra going to open up Blossom for a plant, and I mean, Astra's so good at allowing, you know, to be able to get the plant and then get your post-plant set up through. Really what Astra is meant for here now, and Sage also does heal up the Cypher a bit, so the play from St. Clair is really looking a lot more solid here now, but that's going to be one player's intel gone. Blossom going to get taken down by Jeremy. Wombat there going to take down Hoozy, and Jeremy is lit and his intel is known, so maybe he'll get fragged up, but Elicitations finds one. Now a 1v2, and Meekan going to go down. Wow.
I wasn't expecting them to win that.
I know, like, I was not anticipating uOttawa Garnet to win that either. St. Clair really had a good post-plant setup once they had that spike down, but just didn't work out for them in their favor. That's going to be the 4th round now picked up for uOttawa. Heading into round number 7, St. Clair now trailing by 2, and they will have a bye here, luckily, so they are going to try to make something work, but the bye's not going to be, you know, perfect. They just have to try to get a scrappy, like, the round's not going to look clean if they do come through with the round win here, but they have to get, like, a scrappy, like, just a feisty round win that's really just, like, nips uOttawa Garnet in the butt right now, but we'll see what happens. You got 2 seconds until this round does come underway, and it's 3 Sheriffs and 2 Phantoms. You need to see these Sheriffs finding headshots.
Looks like VCan gonna peek this Garage again. They're gonna go for the mid and B area push, which is interesting because it hasn't worked that much lately, but you know what? I trust their judgment. Let's see Wombat here.
Oh, I love the Sheriff little swing, and Casper will find that first frag, but the slow could hurt them out here. And Blady does keep himself at 100 with his Sage heal. Yeah, but it's a 5-on-4. That's what really is giving St. Clair an upper hand here, is that player advantage. Sage from St. Clair does have that res and the heal, but so does uOttawa Garnet Sage. I mean, yeah, and that's what I mean. Blady gonna take up Elicitations, and Hoozy finds 2. Blady finds 1. JRC gonna take down Hoozy, and this revive from the side of uOttawa Garnet is really gonna be hurting St. Clair here now, as that's gonna be Blossom dogged out as well and forced into a position where he's flashed. Yes, Casper will be there for refrags, but how much can he do? Casper, really surprised to see Casper pull out his ult here. I don't agree with that from Casper.
I don't really know why that happened, to be honest, but you know, it's all good.
I mean, at the end of the day, really interesting stuff there. St. Clair College just unable to take it, and it's going to be uOttawa Garnet finding that game. So here we go, heading into round number 8. It's going to be uOttawa Garnet currently leading by 3. St. Clair trying to answer back. They have these rifles. They have 3 Vandals and 2 Phantoms to work with here. We do see the guys over there. They're not looking too happy with how this game is going as of now, but they're just looking to change things around here as we head into the future. uOttawa Garnet looking to find some more here as St. Clair gets a very aggressive A push. This is not something we've really seen too much yet from them. And I'm honestly happy to see them change things up here a little bit. They do get intel on Jeremy already. They only have to deal with 2 players over here. They just are forcing them out, but the rotations are quick from uOttawa Garnet. Blady is already there getting ready in ropes. Jeremy finds Casper, and this ramp push from St. Clair might not be going as planned. Wombat getting the res on Casper, but Blady will take down JRC. Wombat finds Blady. How's he gonna find VCan though? And now that just like that, it's a 4-on-3 still in favor of uOttawa Garnet. And St. Clair, not a lot of map control. I mean, things are just not going well for them, especially now Blossom getting tagged. He does sneak away, but he's gonna get detained in the process of it. Now they have to protect their teammate while he's working on getting detained. And now they're just looking for him. He pulls out his Vandal, and just like that, Elicitations will be around the corner and finds him, cleans it up. uOttawa Garnet leading 6-2. St. Clair need an answer back here ASAP.
Absolutely. I mean, we see St. Clair coming up from the spawn right now back to A. They're going to give it another try. You know, it seemed like B mid is not working the best for them right now. Maybe we'd see like an A and mid push simultaneously. I mean, it looks like that's what VCan's trying to set up a little bit for. But, I mean, the A push wasn't going horrible until I do believe it was Blossom that got detained, and then things started to fall apart.
Yes, indeed. So let's give A another go here. I think they're going to go less towards ramp, and they might try to push out main here a little bit more because it's a 5-stack towards ramp last time. They were just trying to immediately cut off rotations. That was definitely the idea behind the play, but it just didn't work for them as the rotations were still able to come through, and uOttawa Garnet just had them kind of funneling into a door. Kuzi will open us up on a Blossom, but VK gets a nice little Sheriff refrag with a nice headshot there onto Elicitations. So now a 4-on-4, but Jeremy will take down JRC as well. So it's going to be uOttawa Garnet at the player advantage, but Casper going to even up those numbers, now putting it at a 3-on-3. He does get spotted, though, and tagged back down. The overheal did not work out in his favor as Blady shuts that one down. Now it's Casper weak, and VCan and Co. all from the side of St. Clair trying to pull something off, but not a lot of map control. They're still way stuck back at A main. This ramp is walled off. Huzi in a great position, and he lines up 2 because of his positioning. He does send a nade, and that's going to land right on that last player. He eats that nade down to 25 HP. He can't find Blady, and uOttawa Garnet will attack on their 7th. St. Clair really struggling on the attacking side, and that's been the storyline of the night. That has literally been the storyline of the night. I think we've seen like maybe just over 10 offensive round wins tonight.
Beautiful shots there by Blady onto 2 members of St. Clair. I mean, they didn't see. They were looking at that moment, and he was able to really capitalize on that and get 2 of them very, very, very quickly. So great shots by Blady. St. Clair does need to make a comeback, just like you were saying. In this situation, 7-2 is not where you really want to be. I mean, we have, what, like 3 rounds left?
Yeah, exactly. You have 3 rounds left of this half, and you need, at this point, at least 2 of them. To be completely honest, if I'm St. Clair here, you're looking for at least 2 of these rounds, and so let's see if they can find those. But yeah, as of now here, it's going to be the side of St. Clair finding that opening pick onto Elicitations, and this should be what gives them like so much of an opening. Look at this. This is a 5-on-1 onto this Killjoy over A. Like, if you don't win this round, like, something went dramatically wrong in this play. So JRC down here, they're forcing this player out right away. Like, they're so aggressively on him. Somehow he's still alive for uOttawa Garnet back there.
They all passed Jeremy.
And then look, he just runs into Casper. Casper will get traded out from Huzi, but I mean, at this point in time, it's a 4-on-3 in favor of St. Clair. This is still your round to win. You have bombed down. You literally have a wall up here now as well. You know where they're coming. That's slowed off. Like, everything is in your favor for St. Clair. They have to win this round.
Absolutely. If they don't win this round, I don't know what's going on. Looks like Wombat and VCan kind of holding this area here. Oh my goodness. Who's he gonna take out? Wombat, or VCan, sorry. Oh my goodness.
St. Clair luckily cleaning it up, but a little close for comfort. St. Clair going to attack on their third year of the board. 2 remain in this half, and St. Clair trying to just at least find one of those ones at a minimum. And so you can see the guys here getting a little bit locked in now. They know this one's winnable, right? Like, you just need a few here so far, but we'll see. Casper said it now. Casper's just talking about Jeremy hiding behind. He's like, Casper's like, Jeremy, how were you there? Like we cleared it. Like, the timing was impeccable. Like, Casper was lost in the sauce there. He had no clue what was going on. And that is why he got traded out. Like, if Jeremy wasn't there, he would have found the other kill and he would have just been done and dusted. But no, Jeremy really confused Casper there and was so confused. But yeah, so here we go. 7-3. St. Clair gonna find that opening pick. Casper doing really well here. Casper's been proving himself all season long, really. So he's been continuously making a name for himself here in this collegiate CSGO community in North America, actually.
VALORANT,
fun fact,
actually.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's
it's all good.
Actually. Sorry, Deprive. This is not your blow at CSGO. But yeah. So as I was saying, Casper actually making a name for himself in the collegiate North American Valorant scene because
this close, you're so close.
Yeah, well, we're working on. He's making his name in the North American Valorant scene previously, actually from Shanghai, China, actually. So Casper coming in here and actually making a name for himself in this North American scene, which is nice to see. So it's going to be St. Clair picking up a 4th here, and that's all I asked. That's literally all I asked. This is winnable a game now when they go over to the other side. But yeah, uOttawa, Garnet, and St. Clair College now trying to battle things out in the last round of this half. And honestly, this is a big one because there's a massive difference between 7-5 and 8-4.
Yes.
So St. Clair obviously looking for this round win here. Same with uOttawa, Garnet. uOttawa, Garnet, this will build them a good lead so they can, have some wiggle room when they do switch over sides. But St. Clair need this one to really just try to claw back. So let's see what happens here. Licitations and ropes. We'll find one Blossom. We get a refrag, but Licitations will be, Huzi will find that one. Blade Eagle has a res, and Elicitations finds that one. Now it's a 2-on-5. And St. Clair not doing too hot here. We do have Sage from St. Clair also having the res. Vcan finds a Huzi there, so this could be a 3v3 as long as St. Clair can find a res. But I don't think there's a res nearby. It really looks too good for St. Clair. APL is such an lethal position. I did not even notice this.
They can't back up because APL can get them. Jeremy gonna take out Vcan there, and Wombat just as he reses Casper. It's gonna be going to the side of uOttawa there. I don't know exactly what's going to happen now. I mean, it is 8-4, which is not a great position to be in, but it's still better than what they were in last game. They could still pull it back at this point.
Yeah, so we'll see here what's going to happen. It's going to be the pistols, and if you're St. Clair, this pistol is a must because winning a pistol also typically comes with a second behind it, that second round after the pistol. So St. Clair can find these. That puts it at an 8-6 scoreline most likely. But if, like I was saying, uOttawa, Garnet, if they find these, 10-4 is a scoreline you do not want to see if you're St. Clair. So
definitely
big pistol round that underway coming up here, and it is going to be the side of St. Clair making their advance. 2 ghosts, a frenzy, and then the 2 regular pistols there for the side of uOttawa, Garnet. They're just going to have 1 frenzy on the offense. Casper going to be the first line of defense over here towards A, and he finds a dink onto the Sage early, and Blady actually going down. Blossom finds 2, and that's the healer for uOttawa, Garnet out of this one already without even being able to use the healing ability, which is huge for St. Clair as well.
Blossom going to get a little bit of heals there as a thank you from Wombat for the help. But as that happens, Huzi going to take out Wombat real quick there. JRC gonna go up into heaven on B, trying to see what's gonna happen. Blossom following with him. Blossom gonna get a 3K with Huzi going down. Jeremy takes out Blossom, and Elicitations will take out JRC. We are 2-2. We are even, except Elicitations. Actually, I thought that was Elicitations that was fighting Casper there, but it was Jeremy.
Yeah, and Casper now gonna get ready for the A rotation. It's not. I thought the gunfight was better in his favor, but now looks a little sketchy as Jeremy will take him down. All up to the Cypher. I believe that's VCan for the side of St. Clair, and oh man, letting the plant come through for uOttawa gives them a lot of money going into the next round. That's the first thing that you don't like to see, and VCan now getting a swarm from the side to Elicitations and dropping the round. Second thing you don't like to see, uOttawa Garnet now going to be leading here. Now 9-4. They are playing a really good game right now. Look at Hoozy. He's been the most consistent player in this lobby today, I'd say. Hoozy has been consistently coming out here, performing, making a name for himself, and actually finding very crucial frags. APL having a little bit of a slower start in this game, but, I mean, does he really need to find frags right now when Hoozy's doing what he's doing? So, we'll see what comes through here. St. Clair trying to find another one. Wombat, actually, at 10-10. That's a player that I'm actually happy to see at 10-10 right now. It seems like he's been struggling so far this season, and against a strong uOttawa team, down 5 rounds, and you're even, that is nice to see for the side of Wombat there. Very happy to see that from him. So here we go. Jeremy, though, going to be in mid, immediately shooting down on one piece of that wall for St. Clair. The right clicks from Beacon not working out as Elicitations will find that frag for uOttawa Garnet now. It's going to be Blady putting that bomb down, putting uOttawa Garnet in a beautiful positioning. Blossom will take down Jeremy, though, with some nice pistol plays. Elicitation finding the trade out onto JRC. 4-on-3 in favor of uOttawa. And now it's going to be St. Clair trying to play the retake with the pistols.
Wombat is holding up top on B Heaven. We're going to have to look out here. Casper gets taken out by Elicitations. Blady will take out Wombat. It's just Blossom left. It's do or die. He gets one, and then he gets taken down by Blady here. It is 10-4 for uOttawa.
Yeah. Yep. This does not look ideal if you're a Saints fan here, everyone. So, uOttawa Garnet, they've got money. St. Clair does not. St. Clair does have a buy that's somewhat pieced together, I think. Okay, never mind. Actually, the buy is perfect. St. Clair.
Oh, wow.
I thought I was flipped around. I thought uOttawa Garnet was St. Clair for a second, but it's 5 Spectres and then the JRC with the Jet Op combo. One thing that concerns me is that he's not having too hot of a game. So I'm hoping that this setup can turn things around because he's confident in it already tonight. So we'll see if this setup can turn things around like I was saying. He doesn't have a good setup here early, but nobody going to be home to peek him on it.
Oh, for a second, I thought the Sage was going to peek him, but I forgot that she's behind the wall. Oh my goodness, that Wolf comes diving around the corner at Wombat there. Stuns him for a second, but there aren't very many consequences to that. JRC going to hold the op here. Excited to see him with the op again. I know it can be difficult on attack, but I mean, I guess that's what separates the good players from the great.
Yeah, one thing that I actually just found out interesting a little bit more is I didn't realize completely that Wombat was the Sage. And that actually now means that the Sage is top fragging for St. Clair, which is not something you see every day, except for when I'm playing Sage. So we find out.
We'll have to put that to the test sometime.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, St. Clair still trailing by 6, still a 5-on-5, and I love JRC's op angle right now. He has that whole B main garage site locked down, but it doesn't really matter because it looks like uOttawa is taking their focus towards this A site, and that is going to be Casper and I believe the Astra. I don't 100% know who the Astra is right now. I can't remember off the top of my head, but St. Clair going to be here to play the defense, and Casper going to be the first one to run into an opponent. He does shot down from Hoozy. Hoozy still having that phenomenal game of his right now, and this is full site control right now for the side of uOttawa. It's going to be the retake trying to come out from St. Clair. Wombat will shoot through the wall out towards that backside. Turret goes down. There's a kill for VCan. Good start. Hoozy, though, with the refrag. And now it's Wombat finds a nice little credit card looking angle. And it is now going to be the side of St. Clair cutting him off before this wall. There's only person on the other side of the wall right now is Hoozy. Blady going to get a heal going through. Hoozy with a 3K now in this round. APL will find one on the Blossom, and Blady cleaning it up. Hoozy, I just think that St. Clair is just, I feel like they're just so annoyed playing against Hoozy. He's like, I feel like he's everywhere. Like, runtime he's on B, one time he's on A, he's mid, right? Like, no matter where St. Clair goes, Hoozy is there and ready to answer for it, and has really been shutting down St. Clair phenomenally right now. So it's going to be a 7-round differential between these two teams. uOttawa Garnet needing 2 more to close this one out. St. Clair needing to win at least 8 to put them to the 12-round marker here, forcing an overtime. But the thing that really makes me worry here once again is that uOttawa Garnet's on a bye, where St. Clair is not. St. Clair is looking to let uOttawa, well, not let uOttawa get to match point, but save, build up money for themselves, and then try to win a bunch of rounds in a row. It's not a bad try there. You know, it's really your call. It's personal preference, but Elicitations will open us up and takes down Wombat and Blossom here, and that's A-site already. VCan being the only one here. He finds one with a nice headshot. The wall going to come through. Will he find another? No. APL going to find the crouching Vandal spray onto him. Now a 4 versus 2 in favor of uOttawa.
JRC trying to peek Heaven here. I mean, it's pretty difficult now with St. Clair. I mean, they have both of them have sheriffs, I believe, and it's kind of a bit of a tough fight for them to be able to get out here against these assault rifles, to get close enough to be effective, to be very effective with those sheriffs. it's going to be pretty tough. I mean, JRC is smoked off. Casper just got spotted.
Player standing.
Yeah, so, I mean, Blade just going to clean it up for uOttawa Garnet. That's going to be their side on uOttawa on match point here now over St. Clair. And St. Clair, they're trying to do whatever they can. Yes, they do have a bye here, mind me, but it's just the fact that they have to win 8 in a row, which makes things so difficult. They found 2 there early in the game. They found those first 2 rounds, and they found 2 to end off that first half, so gave us a glimpse of hope there in that one, but they've just been having a tough side, even on the defending side here now. They're uOttawa really able to, break through on the attacking side. Yes, JRC does have an op here. Yes, the other 4 do have their full rifles. It's just still, at the end of the day, uOttawa has been having some amazing gunfights here. Casper getting very aggressive towards Garage could cause to be a problem for Blady, and it is, as Casper finding an early entry frag.
It's nice to see Casper is finally getting back into the game. A lot of times he got picked off early because he is playing that duelist, getting in quickly. Sometimes it means you die quickly as well. JRC getting a great headshot onto Jeremy on A site here.
This is the St. Clair's round to win. Elicitations and APL do make the cross. Husi's still on the backlines, though. I like JRC changing his angle, and I like Blossom coming up ropes here now. Blossom, like, oh my god, this is so many Astra Stars up here. And then that race coming through, not spawning him. This is so big. Blossom made such a big play, even if he only found 1. It does give so much intel to his team. Wombat here ready to play off of it. Fires some loose shots through, trying to find a pre-fire. Husi, knowing that he's going to have to deal with this player, but that's just going to be Wombat. Makes the smart play and just backs up and gathers that intel for his team. Vcan in a great spot. Cleans up the bomb planner.
Nice.
3 on 1. Last player alive will be Husi. Now a 1 on 2. Husi playing heaven. All going to be up to Casper, and then the Sage being Vcan. Or sorry, Wombat, not Vcan. Husi, though, will clean up 1. Never mind!
Out of ammo!
Out of ammo! Like, okay, if he didn't run out of ammo, that was his kill to win, like,
definitely.
By far. But running out of ammo gonna give Saints another round and another glimpse of hope at that. I do think uOttawa does still have money to buy. However, yes, they do. However, St. Clair does get a round win, makes them inches closer, and it also does provide St. Clair a little bit more money to get their full buys, full utility, full armor, full weaponry, whatnot. But I like seeing Blossom with the Judge here. I want to see what he does with that. I think a Judge, honestly, I do think a Judge could be very well utilized in this map. Like, there's so many spots. Like, outside of Garage, outside of, the A main. Like, I mean, there's so many spots that you can sit there with a Judge and really use it to your advantage. So I'm very excited to see that come through from St. Clair.
Looks like Wombat is going to hold this angle. The Wolf is going to come up from Sky, but gets deleted pretty quick. Everybody's just kind of watching their angles, waiting to see where uOttawa will strike next. Looks like they kind of faked going main for a second there, but Bomb is going back towards B in the hands of... I actually do not see who that is. I do believe that's Astra.
Yeah, it's going to be Casper here right now, just holding his outer garage position with his rifle. And that's actually APL firing away at some shots, but Casper will take down Blady. Casper going to get refragged from Uzi, and Wombat tries to find one, but Jeremy and APL kick them down. Elicitations finds one as well. All up to the Cypher from St. Clair being Vcan, and they know exactly where he is. They're looking to get aggressive. He finds one. He finds maybe a second. No, what an ending. Look at the ending screen there. Ultimately, though, it is going to result in uOttawa Garnet taking the win there. So huge props to them taking that 1-2-1 over St. Clair College here. But a good fight overall. That's at the end of the day, that's all we're asking for is a good game to cast. And that's exactly what we got here. Both teams, both bringing their all, and both teams really, proving that they do belong here in this NECC league. So far, so good. For the side of uOttawa, St. Clair got a couple things to work on, mainly the attacking side, I'd say. But obviously, attacking side being much harder side, just basically how the game works. But yeah, one thing I do want to see on is a little bit better of those entries on the attacking side. And I think that could turn things around here a little bit. But I know that St. Clair also just had the big problem of having to deal with Husi that whole game.
Yes.
And Husi is constantly just finding ways to sneak around and find some very cheeky kills. And he's just a great player mechanically and like mindset-wise. You could see him like the gears turning in his head while he was playing constantly and finding those back-end frags. So what's your opinion here on this matchup so far?
All I can say is look at Husi and Elicitations here. I mean, both are over 20 kills. I mean, Elicitations was over positive once over. I mean, he's 25 and 11. Like, that is crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a great play by everybody. Looks like St. Clair did have a little bit of a rougher round this time. But, I mean, it was pretty back and forth for a while. I mean, we did go to a game 3. So, I mean, it's great to see lots of Valorant tonight, lots of play time for both teams. And congrats to uOttawa for the win. And we look forward to playing you again.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of experience was gathered for St. Clair here. A lot of experience for uOttawa as well. And that's it's always good in the end of the day to take away from it. You got to look at the jar half full rather than half empty. So they do take a map on a team that previously beat them. They get some more experience, and they get, those are the 2 highlight points right there. But yeah, those are 2 very major points that will really help put them in their push for the rest of the season. I also think it built their confidence a little bit. Once they know that they can take games off teams like this skill level, really will help out with their confidence here with things moving forward. But nonetheless, great matchup from both teams, and excited to see that a night of Valorant come through for us. But speaking of games, let's take a look at our schedule here moving forward for the week, as we will take a look at our broadcast schedule and what you guys can expect to see on States Gaming CA. So if you want to take it away, if you want to, to let us know what we got here moving forward this week.
Sounds good. So tomorrow at 7 p.m., we have League of Legends from NECC Star League, so you're going to want to tune in for that. It's going to be lots of fun. October 5th, we have our first Fortnite of the semester, I do believe.
Second. We had last week we had our first week, and then this is our second week, I believe.
This is our first streamed match of Fortnite then, with Play Versus on October 5th. That will be 8 p.m. on the Wednesday. October 6th, Thursday at 7 p.m. we have Overwatch, and I do believe that is NECC. So that'll be lots of fun. We also have October 6th.
So that'll be lots of fun.
Definitely. October 6th as well, we have another game directly after Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. We will be going up against uOttawa again. So uOttawa twice in 1 week. So that's going to be fun. That will be 8 p.m. And October 7th, Friday, 8 p.m., we have Rainbow Six. It's going to be a triple header that night.
Triple header.
So a whole night of Rainbow Six to come. If that is your favorite game, you are in luck.
Yeah, for sure. That's how you like to spend your Friday nights. And Rainbow Six will be in action with Collegiate R6. So yeah, moving forward, that's your schedule for this week. You can expect to see me and Amanda on a lot of those broadcasts here, and as we're always here. And
yeah, we live here, so
yeah, we sell our souls to this production team.
Dan keeps us in a cage in the back. It's all good.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, more to do though. Sponsors. How about Crunchyroll? If you haven't heard about our newest sponsor, which I assume you have because we've been pushing it in your faces like crazy, well, because it's so amazing. If you guys want to check out the Netflix of anime, essentially, Crunchyroll.com is going to be your go-to. You guys can also get a 14-day premium trial for free at Crunchyroll.com/Saints. Once again, Crunchyroll, essentially the Netflix of anime, and you guys can get a free 14-day premium trial at Crunchyroll.com/Saints. And moving forward with the rest of our sponsors, we are also got to give a shout out as well to Tim Hortons, Subway, St. Clair SRC, and the St. Clair College Alumni Association, as we would not be able to put on this broadcast without you guys helping and support us put on these shows. And thank you to you viewers as well. It's always nice to have you guys tune in and, get the chat active and whatnot, and always help us out in that department as well. Finally, if you guys want to rep St. Clair College a little further, we got some beautiful apparel on acquire.ca/Saints. You guys can get your Saints merch there as well. That's going to be jackets, jerseys, sweaters, crew necks, t-shirts, dad hats, flags, masks, anything you guys can think of. Acquire.ca/Saints. Great designs, great quality, great customer service, all of that at acquire.ca/Saints if you guys are interested. And with that being said, I think that will wrap up most of what we have to cover here for tonight in these NECC Valorant game. Overall, once again, just recapping, great games between both teams, and very excited to see the future matchups. Any final opinions?
Absolutely. Nothing much. Just a great game overall tonight. Be sure to tune in for League of Legends tomorrow. I have been Amanda Commander Dupuis, and this is Jackson Deprived Brown, and we will see you guys tomorrow.